Hey, this is going to be for Cancer for September 2020. Cancer, the animal spirit card that you pulled is the Canary Spirit. So it's important for you to know that you shouldn't settle. I think the whole idea of this reading too is not settling and doing what other people expect you to do or be who they want you to be, and it's about being yourself. So the Canary Spirit is about taking the traits and characteristics that you have that make you who you are and using those to your advantage, and not like if someone's trying to force you into a certain career path or job, or to date a certain person or to leave a certain person, working a certain job, any of those sort of things, and it's not you or doesn't feel like it's you, it's important for you to say, that's not who I am. That's not going to be fulfilling for me. So I can't do that. I need to do what's going to make me happy. So if you have something that you're really good at, that's what you should be focusing on. I do think that right now there is some concern for you, and maybe some concern about your future, because you are a little bit worried about money. You're worried about whether or not there's going to be enough money. This card can sometimes also have to do with greed. So you could be acting a little bit selfish about something. It doesn't have to be about just money and spending money or, being worried about money, but it could also be about time. It could be being greedy about your time, though, too. But I do think that you are kind of worried about that, because we also have this Queen of Swords here, too. So you're really more focused on yourself than other people and meeting your own needs. So I think that that's where you're centered at right now. So again, I think that ties into the Canary Spirit, where it's telling you, to go after your own needs as well. If you're being a little too selfish, though, that's important to not do that. But if this has to do with other people trying to force you into doing something, it's okay to be a little bit selfish in this position. You do have some opportunities here, too, for you. You have the Seven of Cups here and stuff. So there's a choice, a decision to be made. Opportunities coming your way. So maybe, don't let people force you in a certain direction. This is a decision that you need to make on your own. You need to find your own way. We do have this Queen of Cups here. This, you put together, emotionally stable, things looking good and stuff for you over here. But, although things are looking good for you there and everything, and you emotionally together, I can see that you're starting to fall apart when there's some changes thrown in here. There's Three of Swords, so there's this broken heart, a loss. It could be a loss of a job, a loss of a relationship, a loss of a loved one. It is tied to death, so it could literally be the passing of someone in your life, but it could also be the end of a relationship, the end of a situation, something that ended and had to end. So there could be a breakup as well, or you could lose a job. It's something about some sort of loss for you. But like I did say, you have these opportunities here too. So things are changing for you. So maybe you lost a job, or you lost an opportunity, or you lost something, and now people are trying to push you in a different direction for your future, and you don't really know which way to go. But your outcome here, we have the Judgment, but we also have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is kind of telling me that with these opportunities coming in and people presenting opportunities too, I think that you are kind of feeling like, oh, that's not a good enough job for me, or oh, that's not a good enough opportunity for me. You don't want to settle. And it's okay to not want to settle for something that's not going to make you happy, but it's also important to not let your ego get in the way of you moving on and making something. You do have all these options, so I think it's important. Don't settle. If you really truly don't want to do something, don't settle. The Canary's here, these opportunities are here. I have this strong feeling that you just really don't want to settle. Some things aren't good enough for you, and you have higher expectations, and that's okay to have these high expectations. Don't let anyone push you in any way, but also don't be so closed off to opportunities and change that you end up missing out on these opportunities too. So I definitely see there's a chance for growth and some new stuff happening for you, Cancer, in the month of September.